That mic's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I sound pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Coach, how are you doing today? Obviously, last day of the 2025 calendar year.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty energetic. Woke up in a good mood this morning. Love it. And just got off the ice here. Really good practice with the guys. Really good execution. Could see there's still a few out there skating before our lift here soon. And yeah, it's been a pretty good morning, good work morning for us. A lot of the right things are going on right now in the execution of our guys, and love seeing the buy-in that they're able to do in the adaptations in our games and systems and stuff like that. So it's been, yeah, pretty good. Excited to look forward onto the new year here.
Perfect. Well, I mean, talking about the new year, obviously for the halfway point, it's a really packed South Division. So, I mean, obviously you got to be one happy with how the team's done so far in your first season as the head coach, and kind of how the team's responded to you as well. It feels like almost any first season for any head coach in any sport, there's no guarantees. It's always going to be difficult in that first season trying to build up a system and everything like that. But I mean, right in the hunt, right in the thick of things in the division. So you got to be pleased.
Yeah, it's a tight division. Yeah, really, there's definitely some good and happy moments in this first half so far, and there's definitely times that I don't think I've ever been satisfied, and I don't know if I ever will be. But it's you could be proud of the efforts of the guys and what they're doing out there, and that's what I I find myself in situations like that. And like I said to them after practice today, you guys should be proud of your efforts today in this practice because it was a really good execution in some of the things that we're doing and applying. And so yeah, the guys definitely some happy moments, and um, you could be frustrated in other moments, but also it's a lot of learning going on here with both myself and the team. Looking forward here, and so yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah. Well, you got Corpus on the road. Team's leaving tonight. You got anything fun planned for tomorrow? Obviously, tomorrow you're getting in on a Thursday instead of a Friday. You got anything cool planned for the guys?
Um, yeah, there's a little bit of activities that we're doing down there. Still awaiting on see if we got our practice slot there tomorrow. So hopefully we're able to touch the ice there before our pregame skate on Friday. But um, yeah, there's some things that Stearnsy and I have been working up on to get the guys going and all the legs and everything like that. So it should be a good time there in Corpus. It's a little bit warmer, so um, going to be packing a little bit lighter. Not going to be bringing too many hoodies on this trip. It's nice, and um, not often that we have 2 nights stay. It's usually just maybe El Paso, Corpus, and Shreveport. So it's a little bit different travel for us leaving the day before and getting there the day before. But yeah, it should be, uh, I think, fairly smooth um, for the travel down there, and getting there is going to be just fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, leaving at nighttime gives the guys a big opportunity to just kind of sleep on the bus as well, give them some extra rest. But really, how do you kind of combat that strenuous travel? I mean, obviously, sitting on a bus for 11 hours isn't fun at the end of the day for anybody to have to do. There's going to be some sore legs. So, is it going to be a lot more, just stretching out, warming up the legs on that Thursday when the team gets there, just kind of making sure guys don't have some tired legs?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I don't like to spread team secrets, but yeah, the guys will be nice and limber come game time.
Yeah. Well, obviously playing on the road in the South Division is difficult, especially when you're going down to a away environment where it's kind of one of those big barns in the South Division. Can get a little bit noisy in those big barns. At the end of the day, what do you got to do to just drown out the noise as a player on the ice?
I mean, for me, when I was a player, I was solely focused on what the 20 by 75 was in front of my face there. So I think our guys do a fairly good job at staying composed, and no matter what the environment is outside of that sheet, our guys do a good job at staying in it. And so um, I think that goes along with mental preparation and mental toughness. And I think our guys, for the most part, um, really do handle that part of their game really well. So no matter if there's 10 fans or 5,000 fans, um, for our guys, it's just they got their team on the bench, and the support group that they have to go on the ice, and I think that's what their focus is.
Well, talk a little bit about some upcoming home game promotions. First is fight night. Guaranteed fight or your money back. Do you think it's going to be a line brawl or just an individual fight? And also, who do you think is going to start the fight?
Oh, I think you for sure got to make your way up to the concourse on that one on that night, because there'll definitely be a fight up there somewhere. I know there was in the past, but I never ask our guys to fight. I think if there's something that needs to be handled, you see it in the NHL. Players handle it amongst themselves, both in and outside that locker room in the right way. And um, I'm never gonna tell a guy go out there and fight a guy. I think it just goes with the culture of where your team is, and how you conduct yourself, and just making sure that you're standing up for your teammates in every part of the way. There's nothing about um, you know about the fighting part of hockey that I think is really involved in that question. I think it's more like just standing up for your brothers, and for our guys, I know that they definitely love each other in that room, and so I know those guys go to fight for each other every single day. So it's just for us going to be another game, and it's exciting, and it should be a fun series there against Lone Star, and then that third game going on against Odessa.
Yeah. Well, obviously, throughout the course of the season, a lot of things go on. It's not just the practices, going to the gym, playing the games and stuff like that. You've got to prepare for the future as well. I mean, that's got to be a jam-packed schedule. Really, kind of for you, when is that time period where you kind of start saying to yourself, hey, we're this many months into the season, I got to start preparing for next season?
I mean, we're always preparing every step of the way. I mean, when it comes down to us getting our tenders in November and start looking at potential prospects and having players come in, it's a never-ending cycle. So it never ends for us. We're having AP players come in, from here on out, kind of every week. So that's part of our way of conditioning players to come in and get a good feel and see if Amarillo is the right fit for them, and if they're a right fit for Amarillo. Throughout the course of the year, there's contacts and everything like that for Hoodie, Stearnsy, and myself that we do to make our own database and make sure that we stay in touch with players and coaches, advisors, all out there. So it's for us, like we're always looking at the future. It's weird to say, but when it comes to the 25, 26 guys in the locker room, it really goes day to day for us and week to week kind of deal. So you kind of get our weekly schedule out there, and then we do that from a broad standpoint, and get into more of a day-to-day every night that the guys are receiving, to make sure that all that is all sorted out as well, that there's no confusion, that the preparation is good, and there's no surprises for them. I know like that, just having things dropped on you at the last minute, just this day and age, and just creates anxiety for some people who don't understand that to change on the drop of a hat kind of deal. And So I always like to give the guys forewarning on everything on that in the preparation and how we do everything day to day and then week to week. Um, and then the guys do have like a monthly schedule to just see like, okay, this is an anticipated travel day. This is the game. Um, well, this day's an off day, Sunday off day here, travel day there, kind of deal. But it's not really 8 a.m. wake up, have your meal, 9 a.m. report, 9:30 dynamic warm up, stuff like that that the guys will get every single day um, from us coaches. And so yeah, it's it's all just like next year and this year it's all intertwined and looking in the future too because you look at some trades and stuff that we do, some of them are for like a draft pick next year, some of them for this year, two tenders in 2 years kind of deal. So everything is kind of built upon the continuing um, life of what the future is here.
Now, it's got to be kind of like one of those feeling like a proud dad moments when you get an email from a university talking about, hey, I want to come, watch some of the guys, or, you get a guy who comes to you and saying, hey, this college is talking to me. I mean, that's just got to be a great feeling for you knowing that these guys are getting these looks from these universities.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the time of year too when they have like the J term and not many games going on for universities. So it's good seeing those guys at the majority of the games in right now between December and January. And yeah, I know that for us, we're going to be having a couple of college commitments here soon, which is big time for those guys. I talked to a handful of guys saying like, I think I've made a decision here and there. Just going to make sure all the numbers work out with my family and everything and the school. So admissions go all well with those guys. So it's exciting to see these guys make a really big life decision and where they're going. And this is the time of year where that usually happens too, where players are really figuring out who they are as a person, as a player, and it's really good because they'll know thyself really well around this time. And I think you're going to start to see throughout the whole league more commitments at this from here on out, and that really steadily make waves throughout the league.
Yeah, and then one event that's coming up for the league is kind of that all-star game where every division gets a number of players that they get to go represent their division as well. I mean, that's got to be something that these guys are excited about, the opportunity to just go in and play in that type of environment.
Yeah, I mean, having that top prospect opportunity for guys is big time, and for us, we want to send as many guys there as possible. So there's a place that we need to be in the standings to get as many guys there because it goes based upon where you're at in the standings to send players there, and so yeah, it's exciting to have that part of the year come around and give guys opportunities in that way, and should be a good time of really fighting our way up and try to make a point to send guys off to that top prospects camp and everything like that.
Yeah. Now, for the guys as well, obviously they've done a lot in the community, different things, obviously gone out in the community with Brandy to local charities, donating the teddy bears, everything like that. Tell me, is there any fun things coming up for community service that the guys got planned?
Not this week, just because of the travel, but I know in the future here, I know Brandy does an unbelievable job at that stuff. So usually we have a little bit of a conversation on Sundays, going back and forth with her on the week and what we have, and then she solidifies all that on Monday to put into the weekly schedule. Um, but yeah, she's been awesome in what she's able to do and really get us involved in the community. I love our guys' efforts and the way that they make their presence known on all that stuff. So really proud of the guys and what they're putting forth an effort in on that. And yeah, I don't know exactly what community service stuff we got going on. I know there's usually in the spring you got a Read Across America kind of deal, the Dr. Seuss week. I think we could be seeing ourselves into more schools here, which is always fun. I like going to those ones and introducing hockey and hockey players to young kids in the Amarillo area. And for me, it's exciting because my daughter's just now getting into hockey, and I never thought she would, and it's crazy because she just started to fall in love with it, started to fall in love with being around the rink and stuff, and that's where I think she's loving the game even more. So it's a little, you said proud dad moment, but I'm really proud of my daughter and where she's coming, um, and making the decision to play hockey, because I would never force her or do anything like that. I think that was a fun decision that she made, and kind of got me excited about it too.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you talk about it quite a bit. It's not just you and Stearnsy on terms of the hockey side of the operations. It's also GM Harry Mahood. I mean, it's got to feel great having a veteran GM like that who's got years of experience, not only as a GM, but as a coach as well, being able to work with him. I mean, has that made your transition in your first year as a head coach a lot easier?
Yeah, I mean, Hoodie's an encyclopedia, man. Like, I get every phone call I have with him, I pull out notes. And I take sometimes 2 notes out of the call, sometimes 15. But yeah, Hoodie's a really good guy to learn from. He's smart. He's been around at every level, from major, junior to the NHL, down to owning a tier 3 hockey team. And so there's probably not a better guy in junior hockey to get some sound teaching advice from. And so that's kind of like having a good mentor like that around, and able to call and text him every time, and get some advice and talk through some situations here too.
Yeah. Well, I'll wrap it up here with one final question. You got any predictions for this weekend as to how things are going to go? Obviously, predictions can always end up going every which way. You never know until you know. But if you just had to give a general feel about how excited and confident you are for this weekend.
Oh, I'm excited and confident every weekend. So
I'll
leave it at that. And I know that our guys, just seeing the way that they're practicing, and one little step at a time, and how they're working towards individual goals for team goals is really good. So it gets me excited every single time we have like a good Friday game to dress up and be ready, and for myself to coach on the bench, and for them to put in the effort to play the game.
Perfect. Well, thank you. That's going to do it for us for the Coaches Show. And you can catch the games live on the Wranglers YouTube channel and NAHL TV on the away feed for Friday and Saturday. Have a good one, everyone.
Thank you.